Yeah, that's good. Capricorn, last but not least for the day. See what's good. You don't have to be a Capricorn sun sign. You can have Capricorn anywhere in your chart. Blah 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 blah. Let's get to it. And a one, a two, a you know what to do. What was that? I forgot what that movie was called. Ugh. I know the blues was a part of it. There's something about the blues. uh, it's not gonna resonate with everybody, so you just discern it. All right, I'm done. So what we got for Capricorn? I'll take it. Why? I'm about to say, why is these the same? I'm not about to do these cards. I'm sorry. I'm just not interested. Not interested. Let's see what we have. Let's see what else we got. Matter of fact, let's just do tarot. I don't even. I'm just not interested in doing those. Oh, give me a second. Oh, it almost made it. Good, thanks. Alrighty. I do need to take those other ones though. Oh, I can't wait to take these damn braids out, man. What's the energy like for a Capricorn? Something about basketball can be significant. What's a good Chessers? What we got for Capricorn? We got for Capricorn, 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 Capricorn placements. Okay. So loyalty can be hmm. No, this is that rebellious shit. Okay. Because I was definitely about to. I had gotten a card first that said something about rebellious, zero fucks given, etc., etc. This is exactly that. You know with the Taurus you have in your chart. Somebody can. This can be about oof, right, right and wrongs. So something can be. Is this about religion or something? Or morals, values. Okay, morals, values, etc., etc., etc. It's something about that. So something that you value, somebody else does not, or vice versa. Uh, could be an air sign, or somebody's just like they're sticking to something. This is what they're on, and this is what they believe. This is what they value or don't, or whatever, and that's just what it is. It's like somebody's sticking to something. Okay, I'm getting a little skit off. Not really a skit. I say skit is just like a piece of something when it comes to like a video or a show or something like that. I'm getting like a little clip of Weeds. If anybody ever watched Weeds, it's an old show. I don't know anybody who hasn't watched Weeds, but if you have, this is like it was in the beginning, like the beginning of the show when um Nancy's youngest son was getting bullied by some kids or some shit like that that he was going to school with, and it was a it was a part when they was playing soccer, and her younger son was sitting down. He was drinking fruit punch, and it was like all over his mouth. And it was another kid that the kid that bullies him had to sit out too, and he had to ice his leg or something because I don't know. I think he injured it, and maybe not injured it, but I think he sprained something or something was just hurting. I forgot what. And the kid was like, the Nancy's younger son was trying to help him. He was like, you should alternate um because I forgot he had something cold, like an ice pack or something like that on his leg. He was like, you should actually alternate from cold to warm. And the kid was telling him to shut up, and then he started insulting him with all these fucking saying all these different things to him, call him all these things, and then the kid was like, can you pick an insult and stick with it? So it's something like that. The kid was like, so somebody could have like I don't know if it's a kid getting bullied, and it's like it could be a parent thing where two parents don't agree with how like some type of disciplinary thing, or it could just be where two people don't agree when it comes to the way some kids are going about a situation. I don't know. It does not have to be that deep, and I don't know how old so-called kids are because it does not have to be kids. It's just a situation. This is something that you're noticing. But it doesn't have to be that deep. This can easily just be where you and somebody just disagrees on when it comes to something. And it doesn't even have to be like the person like that. They can be a coworker, it can be a friend or a colleague or just somebody. It could just be a random person. Hell, I don't know. You be dealing with cancer. Sorry, I did not mean to say cancer. I meant to say Scorpio. Whoa. Yep. And Scorpio is about to tumble the fuck down. Who the fuck are all these people? King of Cups, Queen of Wands, King of Swords, Ace of Wands. This is a threesome. I don't know who. This is random as shit. I'm just saying, but there is definitely a threesome. Two dudes, one chick, and yeah, whatever this is about. This is random as hell, but there's definitely a threesome somewhere going on behind somebody's back or behind the scenes. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna leave it alone. So it could definitely be a marriage for someone or something's open. It's like an open marriage or some shit. Whatever. I don't know who this is for already. It does not have to be this deep, and it does not have to be a situation where you're actually involved in it. So don't even worry about it. This is stupid already. You ain't gotta do all that because it's not that deep. If it's not your shit, don't even worry about it. Simple as that. Queen of Cups. Okay. So you can be dealing with the cancer, like I've already said, even though I didn't mean to. Hmm. Mm, There's a mirror. So tired of. All right, I'm gonna leave this alone because I don't have time for this shit. All right, let's see what else we got. When I get shit like that, I'm immediately stopping it. I'm not about to sit here and deal with dumbass readings like that. 'Cause I don't give a fuck. But it came out. It was random as shit. That's for somebody. And I'm gonna leave that alone. Either it's something dealing with you or it's not. That's as simple as that. Or it's just not your reading or it's nothing to do with you. Shit, this would be next door neighbors. Who cares? What else do we have other than that dumb shit? 'Cause I'm not about to sit here and read on it or even entertain it. It's like somebody wants to join in on somebody got like open marriage and somebody wants to join in on sex or some dumb shit. So so that could be what's hidden for somebody. I don't care. All right, what else we got? It's different. Let's get something else going. So I'm not about to sit here and read that shit. Hermit, nice. Okay, cool. Hmm. Usually you know something, or usually you understand something. You may be like confused. I'm also getting disorderly conduct. Somebody could be too smart for their own good. Wounded healer, interesting. Okay. So some of you guys may need space from someone, or just space in general. Some of you guys could be doing more meditating. Maybe you're just staying to yourself, staying quiet. Some of you guys want to be left alone. Um, you could be an introvert, to be completely honest. I feel like silence is perfect for you, or silence is key. Something about you being in silence, you going to meditating in the fucking woods somewhere, I don't know. But you're not wanting to be bothered. Some of you guys are trying to heal. Some of you guys are trying to use your painful experiences to help others, whatever that means. Um, but you are accepting the silence. You're accepting that you heard it right. It was silence. You've been doing this for a long time, so you guys could be life path 4 or 9. You could be life path 8-1, or yeah, 8-1-9 or 4. You don't have to be. Somebody could be 40. Somebody could be born in 99. September could be significant because we do got the Hermit here. We also got April. Again, you don't have to be a Capricorn sun sign. Sorry, the King of Swords. Okay. So yeah, you really don't want to be bothered. Some of you guys could be teachers, or you would be good at teaching something if you wanted to. Definitely a good listener, upright, good listener. You understand your shadow self. Some of you guys, you're going through some type of transformation. You might have went through 3 major transformations in the last 2, 3, 4, 5. Could be 5 or 6 years, or either from two to 5 or 2 to 6 years. Transformations could have been anything, but I feel like this is something that you've been working on. You've been working on yourself for a long fucking time, like continuously, slow but surely. So you haven't been rushing the process. Especially if this is like some transformation, you going through some type of like healing thing. You've been doing this and been sticking to it for a good while, or somebody else. The tower. Exactly. I feel like that's the major things, the 3 major things, or at least one big one. Last hoorah. This can definitely be like something that you went through most recently. This tower could be the most recent transformation. What's good, Manny? Please read it. What, the thing about the freaking uh somebody in an open marriage, that because I'm just like, ugh, I'm so sick of that. I might get back to it, but that shit takes up a lot of my energy and stuff, and it's tiresome. You could be a man, you could be a woman, you could be anything. She's in a suit, so this is a woman that's in a suit, but doesn't mean anything. And then there's 2 women here too, so you can be either one. You may just be healing your feminine side, especially if your wounding had anything to do with like a mother. Something about Gemini, because I just got uh Kanye. Mm-mm. It all falls down. All falls down. I think that's what it's called, right? Mm-mm, mm-mm. Yeah. Some of you guys could be from Chicago. You don't have to be. Or West Side, maybe Chicago or something like that. They should be having another season of The Shy soon. I'm always keeping up on that. But yeah, some of you guys definitely could have something definitely you definitely walked away from some major thing. It's something that was traumatic, maybe even some type of upheaval, could have even been a disaster, something that was serious. Towers are serious. It doesn't have to be always a bad thing, like a bad tower or whatever, but it was something that was very tragic, very serious. Maybe not even very tragic, but very serious to you. Um, a very serious event, could be anything. And it's something that you walked away from, something that you distanced yourself from, something that you are possibly healing from right now. I think I said that right. Manny? I'm guessing it's Manny. Damn. Whoa. Cars just keep wanting to fly on this side. I don't know why. The left side seems to be, yeah, west side. Left side seems to be real popular right now. So the west side, something about the west coast. We got Hermit twice. Six of Wands, Justice. This is that energy again. I gotten this for who did I get this for? Where I said somebody's coming out of something. Who would I get that for? Was it Gemini? No, because I just did Gemini. It was whoever I did yesterday. Wasn't Taurus. It might have been Taurus, but I don't think it was Taurus. Who did I do yesterday? Leo. Was it Leo? It was either Taurus or Leo that I had gotten this same in the same in a row, like straight up, just like this. I know it's backwards looking, but I'm looking at it. It's not backwards for me. So it's like somebody's coming out of this hermit mode twice. You got two. Hermit here, wounded healer. I feel like somebody's really been working on themselves for a long fucking time, and somebody's ready to show themselves. I feel like something's been a victory, meaning that I feel like somebody's getting recognized for the work that they've been doing on themselves. Could be you, could be somebody else, or you're recognizing this about someone. I feel like somebody can be putting their pride to the side, maybe, maybe not, or they're taking more pride in something. Heavy Libra is here, Heavy Virgo is here, Aries, Scorpio. You can have this in your chart. You can be dealing with this. Doesn't matter. Aquarius is here too, but I don't. I feel like that's more so just a personality than it is like a person. And I feel like it's something to do with how someone is showing up. Very healed, very much aware. I feel like somebody's accepting the world or accepting the people around them. I'm tasting something to do with coconut. I did this. I got that for somebody else too. It's like coconut shreds, not just like only coconut, but it's like the meat. No, the meat. Meat. But yeah, I feel like somebody is definitely standing up for some. Who did I? Was it Taurus? I think it was Taurus. Because Taurus had a heavy ass reading just like Gemini. Gemini had a heavy ass reading too. So whatever that's about. But yeah, I think Taurus had gotten this. It was like somebody's coming out of the woodwork or something like that and speaking some type of truth or standing up or wanting or something about justice being somebody wants justice for something. But that's besides the point at right now. And this is something about, I feel like this is more so just to do with you or whoever this is. Somebody's also eating like chicken wings, but it could be like some type of sauce is significant. I don't know if this is some type of tangy, smoky barbecue, hot, sweet and hot or whatever. But maybe it's Wingstop or some shit. I don't know. But yeah, I feel like somebody's no longer giving to things that are not receptive. If something doesn't resonate with the person anymore, that should they're definitely healing from that. I feel like they're definitely distancing themselves from that. So it doesn't make them feel good. It doesn't make them feel like they are, in control of their self, in control of their life, whatever. They're not going to entertain it, whatever that means. If something makes somebody feel out of control as well, they're not going to entertain it. I feel like somebody's been through enough trauma. I just got it as a kid, but somebody been through enough trauma. I feel like this is more so a teenager. Since a teenager, that's for somebody. Somebody definitely could have been kicked out, but as a teenager or at 13, I don't know who that's for, but I mean, I've got different things going on. I feel like somebody's closing a chapter, like a book, like a chapter on their life where they went through some dark shit or they went through hell or whatever the case may be, and they're finally ready to be seen. They're ready to be rewarded in a sense, like probably from the universe, more than likely, because I mean, people don't really like to reward and congratulate and shit, barely. Because even in the Six of Wands, you're gonna have that Seven of Swords person that's like always waiting for you to fall, always waiting for you to revert back to something, always waiting for you to like, or just hating, This is the type of readings I like doing. I mean, I'm not saying that I can't get out of my comfort zone, but I do it so fucking much that's just draining. Like, I end up not wanting to continue the readings whenever the shit happens. So that's the reason why I'm like, no, I gotta switch it up. I got to get another deck and fuck all that. I don't care about that. That shit right there could be what somebody's healing from. Shit, I don't know. But I don't care about somebody in some open fucking marriage that's doing whatever the fuck they're doing. I don't care. It's like, so what? It's too much shit going on out here for me to care about something so fucking like small as that. Self improvement, not other people's lives and their disapproval. I don't think that's a word. Maybe it is, but whatever. You can have Leo and Jupiter. Yeah, it's time for you to be seen. Yeah, it's showtime. Probably even after fucking Apollo, but it's showtime. I don't even think they got that anymore, but it's it's showtime. I think I said this for Leo. So it may be Leo, but I said it's showtime for somebody. It's time for someone to get up out their shell, or it's time for somebody to be seen. No more being in the background, no more playing it small. I feel like this is your karma. This is your justice. This is, even if it's you speaking out, I don't give a fuck what it is. Being on stage, speaking out, this can even be, what's that shit called? Spoken word or um things of that nature, maybe write poems, shit, I don't know, but stuff like that. I feel like you owe it to yourself to, yeah, equality. You owe it to yourself. You owe something to yourself to be seen or be put out here, be successful, because you might have, excuse me, you might have been playing it. I'm not gonna say you've been playing it small, but it's like you've been giving more than you've been receiving. So it's time for people to see you, and it's time for you to receive. This could be attention, because maybe people weren't paying attention to like your art, paying attention to your skills, your mastery, your wisdom, your knowledge, all that shit. You might not even I'm not saying you wasn't getting praised, but people might was like, nah, I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna say nothing to Capricorn. I ain't gonna let them know that they've been helping me. I ain't gonna let them know that they talking, they they're speaking like, good things into my life. Like, people don't, it's like gatekeeping, but whatever. Kinda, you know. You can like wearing platform shoes. I feel you. But anyways, that's random as hell. But maybe you're I'm about to say small. I didn't mean to say it like that. Maybe you're short. That's not for everyone. But yeah, if you have been wanting to come out with like a new look, whatever that means, cut your hair, dye your hair, pixie cut. That's actually interesting. I've been thinking about what I wanted to do because I am taking these braids out. I like braids and everything, but I'm not a big fan of like long hair for a long time. Like I may be able to do it for maybe a week or so, and then I'm like, nah, this shit gotta go. I like it, but nah, I like when my hair is like a wave, like off of me, for the most part. Not all the time though, but I am gonna do something. I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck I want to do with it though. My actual hair, not this shit. This is because this is just coming out point blank and period. So some of you guys may want to like cut your hair off. You may want to dye it. You may want to bleach it. Some of you guys may want to go long, you may want to go short. Some of you guys, you want to change your whole wardrobe. Maybe you already have, maybe you're in transition. Some of you guys want to wear things that you haven't wore before because I don't know if you felt like if people see me, then stop playing it small. Somebody might be wearing like to only wear things that hides them. Fuck that. Show off your shape. Shit. Show off your dick print. I don't care what the fuck it is. Do what you need to do to feel good. I mean, I don't know about going around just having your dick print just all out, but you know what I mean. Like, if you want to show off like something, show it off. Shit, you don't just because you got an extra few pounds on you don't mean you can't put on a nice pair of pants or put on something that makes you feel like a man, makes you feel like a woman, whatever, because that shit is like, it's like life is way too fucking short to be just living in a box the whole damn time. Like, come on out now. But yeah, some of you guys want to go blonde, some of you guys want to get your hair braided, some of you guys want to go natural, some of you guys want to cut your hair, some of you guys want to dye it a different color like purple or green or whatever the fuck. Some of you guys want to go all black. Is different things here. Some of you guys want to get bangs. Some of you guys are really into fashion, and maybe you do like turtlenecks and fucking long peak coats and shit. I always thought that shit was mad mature looking, very gentleman, classy like or whatever. So maybe some of you guys want to be a classic man. No more hiding, because I feel like at the Hermit, they got this whole hoodie on with all this black and shit, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I love black and hoodies and stuff, and I love hiding. So, however, if you got a decent shape, even if it's not, who gives a fuck if it's perfect? If you want to wear something or just try some shit on, do the shit. There's all different types of things here. I got dresses here. Somebody is like some like big earrings, heels, uh, tux suits, um, peak coats, turtlenecks, high waters, which I mean, whatever. The gothic type of shit with the, black leather jackets and all that shit is here. Or you can do the whole whatever the fuck you want to call this. Some of you guys just, you want to go barefoot. It's too cold, so I'm good. I don't want to get sick unless it's just indoors. Even then, just because you're indoors and on carpet don't mean that shit's not dirty. So that's only for people who got clean carpets, I guess, or hardwood floors. But that's even worse if you're not cleaning them. So there's that. But yeah, something here definitely changed you. Something recently that happened has definitely changed you in some sort of way. I just don't know entirely what it is, but it has you not wanting to give to things that aren't reciprocated, whatever the fuck it is. It's like being at a job that's not appreciating you, being with a person that's completely like not valuing you, or um being with family who doesn't like who is not grateful for the shit you do for them, or uh having friends who aren't like they're not receptive to the knowledge that you drop. They kind of just like, oh, Capricorn, you just, stop being so whatever. It's just like, what? Or Capricorn, you're just, why you gotta be so serious? You're like, I'm just, because it's like, if I'm not serious, who the fuck will be? Like everybody. And Capricorns are really the type of person that, they're the person that you want them to drive you home, after you've been drinking and shit all night. You would want that person to drive you home because they're going to take care of you for the most part. Not all Capricorns, of course, but I don't really know many Capricorns who aren't like, I want to say nurturing, but they're like the what's the shit called? The designated driver and shit, they're very responsible for the most part. If they, they're not the type of person, I mean, not all of the Capricorns in the world, but the ones that I know, um, they make sure they ride for their people. They make sure that person gets home safe. They make sure that person is like, they're not going to harm, put anybody in harm's way, and they're definitely going to speak up and tell somebody, how it is, no matter if the person want to hear it or not. Um, so, and the King of Swords is here. You can have Libra in your chart, you don't have to, but you can be dealing with one. But I definitely feel as if you are becoming more empathetic. I feel like it's a lot to do with what you've just went through and what you're dealing with now. Some of you guys could have a legal situation going on that you could be, you got your head up high. You're not going to go in with your, shit, did I just cut myself? Okay, felt like it. Them paper cuts and the fucking plastic cuts, no fucking joke. Anyways, I almost felt like I did, but you're gonna go in with your head held high. You're not gonna hide, from people. Like you're going to take it on the chin, whatever the fuck. You're not going to hide away, shy away. You're ready for something if this is like a legal situation or court situation for somebody. Um, so you guys can be getting a divorce. Hell, I don't know, or this is about one. I feel you got people behind you. You got people who fuck with you. People who are definitely got your back. And you have people who you got somebody possibly that don't, but in due time, they will be found and cut or cut out. You guys can be like models, or you got a particular type of look to you. King Cups, nice. Scorpio here. You have eight of this in your chart. Um, what's up with this King of Cups? I don't even know what I'm asking about. I think this is the wounded healer part. You can definitely have Sag in your chart because I think I said this for Sag. Wounded healer, wounded warrior, whatever. Again with that Six of Pentacles, it came out reverse again, different deck. So heavy on the abuse of generosity, whatever that means. I feel like it's more so of like giving and never receiving, or giving too much. This could be emotional. This can be money. This can be time, energy, effort, whatever. It's like giving, but not really. The receptive part is not there. So it's like you could have definitely been settling for the bare minimum and being okay with it. Not anymore. Especially if you have people who've been treating you unfairly, like not putting in the same amount of effort. Like they wasn't in the gym shooting with you. Whatever the fuck people be saying. Shit like that. Especially if people only, it was like conditional. People only, everything was attached. There's something attached to it. It was never like, oh, I'm just gonna do this for Capricorn. It was like, no, I'm gonna do this for Capricorn, but I'm gonna make sure Capricorn know that you owe me or whatever. You don't do shit like that, obviously, or maybe you've been doing it too much. Now it's time for you to stop doing that. Or this could have been the big thing. The tower could have been you stopping doing this, and that could have changed the dynamic. You might have seen all kinds of people differently. You're like, oh, so Hannah was only around me for rides to work. George was only around me for what I could do for them on a Thursday night. Just shit like that. And you're just like, okay, now that you're like, fuck all of that. I love myself too much to allow all the shit that, people to just get by on the sly. So you could have definitely been hidden, like you shy to say what you want, what you need, what you deserve, whatever. And it seems like you healing yourself, or um understanding your shadow side, which don't always gotta be negative, is possibly helping you understand that you don't have to put up with this shit. I feel like I say this all the time. I feel like a lot of this could be family. This could be past situations, past people, trauma, uh, things of that nature. You could definitely be healing from trauma because with the tower here, and then you got the Six of Cups of why you're no longer giving to something, or being in the energy of not receiving but always giving. Some of you guys might not have been open to it, and it could be because of your past, your upbringing, or the fact that you weren't something wasn't changing, or you wasn't changing something in the dynamic. I feel like you're changing something now. And this could easily be where you're just not even if you are in the energy of giving, it's more so of like you're going to be loving yourself way fucking more, no matter what. It's kind of crazy because I was kind of like it doesn't matter, but yeah, you could definitely be, yeah, yo, not pick the emperor, male or female doesn't matter. But I feel like this is what you're. I'm not saying that you're not it, but if you're coming out as the king of swords and this is coming out, this is like what you're striving for. You're striving to be the emperor, meaning you're striving to have your emotional in check, your mental in check, your finances in check, and your fucking spirit in check. You're in your energy too, your energy, because that's a big one right there. People can hide all they fucking want and be like, no, I'm this, that, and the third. No, your energy says a lot. You don't even got to fucking speak for that shit. It speaks for itself. So this emperor energy could be what you're trying to get to, where you're good, complete. You're the whole fucking package, and you guys could have been working on this for a long time. It's levels to it. The shit's not easy. People will be popping up thinking like I'm the emperor because I got a kid. Like that don't mean shit. Just because you got a kid don't mean that you're no fucking emperor. It's plenty of deadbeat motherfuckers out here, men and women, completely. That don't mean a damn thing. I could have a kid tomorrow. I mean, duh, no, but you know what I mean. I could have a kid tomorrow, and for me to be like, yeah, I'm the empress because I got a kid would be a fucking understatement. No, I am not the empress because I have a kid. It takes a lot of fucking work, and there's so many people who are 70, 80. They ain't even a fucking empress and haven't even made it to one, and they got plenty of kids and shit. They never learned anything. They don't learn anything. They don't understand. They don't progress in life. And I mean, self-improvement, they don't progress. They don't know how to love themselves, or they don't know how to handle finances. They always is always like, they don't know how to nurture. They don't know how to it's like in maybe they were never taught, maybe they just don't care to learn, it's all kinds of things. The reasons why people are, they never get to level 100. It's always level 99. They just can't get to that last level. And it goes on for fucking 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. Next thing you know, they're fucking in a, a nursing home and pissed off, not happy, drooling, or they're not in a nursing home and they're at home pissed off, unhappy, drooling, shitting on themselves. No offense. But what I mean by that is like they were never fulfilled because they never did all the work they had to do to be complete. So it's like they're not okay with the fact that they are aging and death is, you know, um, is pretty much inevitable and et cetera, et cetera. Some people don't want to lock into, they want to live forever and all these things. They can't accept certain shit about themselves, about, real life, reality, what's going on, is shit like that. All right, anyways. Anything else? Yo. If fucking different emperor come right back out. I'm done. If that's what you've been striving for, if you're female, this is gonna be like you're looking for your emperor and you've been taking on this masculine, like maybe you've been healing your masculine side. If you're a man, you've been healing so much, or you've been trying to heal so much so that you can actually say you're good, you're complete, you're whole, you've made it. You're stable, mind, body, soul, etc. That's it. And not just be throwing around like, oh, I'm the emperor. No, you're doing it because you really want to be a all around good person, an all around dope ass just person. And this for people who's actually consciously working on this shit. This is not for people who are like, you know, they're just doing it just so they can say that they're emperor. Like, just because you own a business don't mean shit. Just because you're a father or a mother don't mean shit. It doesn't mean anything. So yeah, try again. But yeah, you're all about stability, and this is what it is. Some of you guys, like I said, you're thriving for to find the one. Maybe you're making sure that you're healing. Maybe you're trying to heal yourself if you're a woman, so that you can actually find the one, your real past life soulmates. Maybe you already have the one. Maybe you have an emperor. I don't fucking know. Some of you guys have definitely, if this is a relationship or love or whatever, you definitely been given to mad people who are just not fucking, not worth giving to. I'm not saying like that, like everything's a lesson. What I mean is that you haven't really gotten the reciprocation that you've been putting out. If you're a man, same fucking thing. But maybe you're realizing that it starts with you. You know? All right. It's been real. You can be done with the Aries. Have it in your chart. Got Taurus here, got Scorpio here, Libra, Aquarius, Virgo, Aries again, Scorpio again. So what's up? If you're a woman and you're getting into it's like you're healing your masculine side. It can all, and like I said, for the men, for women, if this is you, you can be healing your masculine side, and it could stem from a father figure. And you've been healing and healing and healing and healing and doing the work and blah 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 blah. And now you're just kind of like, that's what you're striving for, to literally be whole. It's like you're being the man that you want in your life. You're becoming the man that you want in your life. Not necessarily. For some of you guys, maybe, yeah. And by healing the part of you that is stemming from a father figure or something like that. And for men, it's like you're doing it and it's stemming from a feminine figure, mother figure, whatever. Somehow, some shape, some way. Not all men have mother issues. Even men that are cool with their moms still have like mother issues. Not all, but for different reasons. And so that could be something that you're working on, you know. But you could be trying to figure out, why are you attracting certain type of females? It could stem from some shit that you just haven't fucking, that you've been healing or you've been trying to pinpoint. But it seems like this is it. This is like the season. This could be that, because your season is coming up in like what, a week or so or whatever. So the winter is coming. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. I'm done. That might be your title. Winter is coming. And so is Capricorn stepping out, just looking good, feeling good, and doing the damn thing. So you won't be hiding if you have been. Don't be selling yourself short, because there's too many people who already do that. Um, it is time. I feel like I got that from somewhere. Something sounds familiar. It is time. Whatever. I mean, I keep seeing Mortal Kombat, but I don't think that's where I don't think that's where it's from. Oh man, maybe it is. Ooh. Anyways, again, stretch. It's been real, Cap. I'm out. I don't know who I'm doing. Well, the only people I can do is the last 6 people. So whoever I haven't done will be done hopefully by tomorrow night. Um, and I'll see you guys then. Ugh. Appreciate the likes. Another part didn't resonate for many people. I'm not in the energy of reading readings that are very much so the same old shit. If people are in situations like that still, I'm not about to sit here and what is it called? Enable motherfuckers to continue that shit. So I'm sorry. I don't want it to seem like I don't care. It's not that. It's just that that's not where I'm at anymore. So either you can find somebody else to watch, because I got times where it may come up like that, which is fine, but I don't always be in the mode, like the mood to really be doing those fucking type of readings, because the shit is exhausting and it's very disturbing. And the fact that people are constantly going through shit like that, it's like, what are you doing? Because I'm sitting here like, you must really like to be in situations that are fucked up. I don't understand it. No offense. I'm not trying to make it seem, because I've been in situations that was fucked up and I stayed there. So I understand. But at the time I didn't understand it. At the time I was just like, yeah, but now I look back, I'm like, what the fuck was I doing? That shit is insane. Like, that is insanity. So I don't, I get it, I understand it, but I don't condone it. I'm not gonna sit here and allow for my readings I understand people are in different places in their life, so it can be people who are just starting to get better and just starting to awaken and all this other shit. I get that. So I just feel as if like people should know better. Like, damn. I know that should be cut out of my vocabulary because yeah, people know what they should be doing or whatever, but that's not changing the fact that they're not going to do it or they're not doing it or whatever. So that's my reality, I guess. Um, However, there's always a time and place for those type of readings. Right now, it's just not it because it's a headache to me. It's very fucking draining, and I don't want to do it. However, catch me next time because shit, who knows what the reading's gonna be like? It might be on some other, completely other shit. They are definitely on the wrong side of the road, but that's okay. Hopefully, a cop is not gonna see that shit. They in the left side whole lane with the turning signal on. And they just got out of a bar. Is that a Tesla too? Maybe not. I'll be watching people and just be like, huh, interesting. It's kind of hard to see that, but you can clearly tell that this is a two-way street and the split off is right there for right and left, or for right going out and going left and right and then coming in. That was a whole lane for coming in. They just literally was good thing nobody was really there, but that don't look good coming out of a bar, getting in your car, and then on the wrong side of the road trying to make a left hand turn. So I'm just like, they don't want me as a fucking police officer. I'll be pissing people off. Everybody getting tickets. Nope. Because people don't learn. I swear people don't learn. They can go and fight that shit all they want. I will literally, if I could, I would literally be at every single court case or every single court whatever of or hearing or whatever the fuck it's called for somebody I gave a ticket to because oh no, we gonna talk about this shit until you learn. Understand that it's times where you make mistakes and shit. People be doing things that's not a fucking mistake. You've done that shit before, or whatever the case may be. Like they don't want me as a police officer. I'd definitely be nah. Mm-mm. And it's all because I would rather somebody learn and understand that you're gonna have to straighten up than to sit here and be like, oh, I'm just gonna give you a warning, like, or not do anything at all. Then they gonna keep thinking it's okay to just, well, not all the time, because of course random things just happen, and they're not like purposely fucking up or doing things they're not supposed to. I get it. Damn, I can't wait to take this shit out later on. It's just so fucking heavy. It wasn't like this at first. But anyways, all right, I gotta go. Um, Appreciate the likes, all that. And like I said, next reading, who knows? It may be completely different and it may be the same shit that I was trying to avoid. But I'll see you guys later.